Hello, well in this video I'm going to show you how to darken Sadler's traditional copper rivets to a nice black colour. And I was actually sort of led to this by one of the comments on one of my other videos by someone called Viet Acadian. So thank you very much, Viet Acadian. You can learn actually a lot from the YouTube comments. I like to look down them. Anyway, they said you can darken copper by using Liver of Sulphur. And that sort of was quite intriguing. They said it turns it to like a gunmetal blue to a black. And I thought, well, sometimes when you're using Sadler's copper rivets, actually to be able to turn them black could be quite nice. It could make them blend in a bit more with the leather. So I ordered a bottle of Liver of Sulphur, and I thought I'd just share with you using this, and we'll see how it goes. So all I'm going to do is take a Sadler's copper rivet, take a bit of my solution. So this is supposedly best quality traditional Liver of Sulphur patina solution. I got this off of eBay. You can buy it, I think, in lump form, you can buy it in a gel form, various forms. Anyway, I only wanted a bit just to see what this did. So I have a small bottle. Now, I think strictly you should probably dilute this with a bit of water. But hey, oh gosh, the reaction is so fast. Gosh, that is quite spectacular. Look at that. Just like that, it's gone black. I'll do 2 or 3 more because I'd like to actually just see how resilient this is. So I've just pierced some holes. The rivets I'm using are sort of cleanish. They're not, I haven't super cleaned them or anything. So again, just put a bit on. The change, obviously I'm using a pretty neat solution here, is dramatic. I believe if you dilute it down quite a bit, you can, instead of getting a black, you can get things like a brown. And I say I haven't used this myself before, but I understand you can put it onto things like silver and get various coloured effects, and onto brass. If you're perhaps into jewellery, you'll be familiar with it. But I just thought from a leather working point of view, it's quite an interesting thing. That's probably enough. Let's just see what it does. Because, you know, sometimes you want to make a bag or something and you don't want your Sadler's rivet to really scream out. I have, by the way, posted a video on setting copper rivets like these with a hammer and a setter, and ditto with the brass ones. They're lovely strong fixings for leather work, so it's a very good way. And look at that, just instantly it's gone really dark. I'll just attempt to sort of wipe one of them off and just see what happens as I do that. Yeah, it's still leaving the colour. Gosh, I've obviously got far too strong a solution and too much on here. It does smell quite strong, this. Rotten egg smell. So I think if you do any quantity of it, you'd want to do it in a well ventilated area. There you are. It is like a gun blue. I take the point exactly. It's a sort of blackened gun sort of type metal colour, and that's just with a very quick application. I believe if you do it in water and do it more slowly, it actually gives you perhaps a stronger, better effect because it has longer to react. But I really just wanted to test the sort of principle to see what it is like. In terms of sort of durability, I mean, I've only just done this and I'm just rubbing that head to see if it comes off, but it's not actually, it's keeping black. Seems fairly resilient. I think this is going to be terribly unfair to it, so I've only just applied it, but I have heard that metal polish can be used to try and get it off a bit. And I mean, yeah, I think that probably will do it, but I'm rubbing a fair bit without much effect. It is coming off, but it's fairly resilient. And I mean, I've only just done that. And I think what will definitely get it off will be a little bit of emery paper. So I've got a bit of very fine emery paper here. If I rub that over, it will come off. It's taking a bit of work. So I mean, I think if you let that go properly and let it dry properly, you've got a reasonably resilient, you know, sort of surface finish there. And certainly if the rivets are, as they usually are, sunk slightly below the leather surface, they'll keep black for quite a while. So something like on a belt, that would not be bad if for some reason you wanted to hide the colour of the copper. I mean, I think this is probably more applicable to bags and things. Anyway, just thought I'd try that. So it's called Liver of Sulphur, and this is the solution, patina solution, and I got mine off eBay. Just put in Liver of Sulphur. Quite useful, quite good. If you go onto the jewellery forums, you'll find a lot about this, and there'll be other techniques about how to get different effects on any metal that has some copper in it. So it works on brass, it works on silver to various extents. Anyway, hope you found that helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Okay then, bye bye.